Yeah guys, in today's class I'll be showing you guys how to the best way to cut your pictures if you want to do graphics in Photoshop. So let's move straight to the code. Let's first you have to create a new layer, because normally we do Control N and make sure your width is 600, your height is 720. Click on OK. Then first you go Control O to import your pictures, because this is CS6. Or go to Control O, then scroll down, get the picture you want. Keep scrolling until you see the picture. Let's use this and click on OK on our keyboard. You can see this, so drag this over there, leave it. Then once it's like this, so what we have to do now is to zoom out. So Control minus on the keyboard. Always remember that Control Q, Control T. Okay, now let's reduce this. Let's reduce it. Make sure you're holding your shift, but me, I'm not holding my shift because I know what I'm looking for. Press shift and reduce it. Yeah, press. Okay, now click on apply. What we're going to be using to cut this is our pen tool. So I'll be showing you guys how to gradually become a pro in cutting pictures in Photoshop if you want to do graphic design. So a lot of graphic designers on Photoshop use a lot of things to cut their images, but they don't get smooth edges. So I'll show you how to use your pen tool to cut this, to get smooth edges and what you're looking for, the type of edges you need, to how to cut hair, stuff like that. And so now let's move to our pen tool and let's start cutting these gradually. Firstly, let's see how this looks. Now let's go over to our pen tool and start cutting. Make sure you zoom in whenever you are cutting. Then let's start cutting. This mouse is having a little issue. Let me remove this. But let's use our normal mouse to do this. Let's start doing it now. Here. Keep moving it. Let's make it a little bit fast. Yours should be slow because you are a learner. The Z, undo. Control Enter. Delete. Done. Make sure yours is not fast. I'm repeating it again. You are doing it for the first time. Make sure it's not fast. It takes a long time for you to become fast. I've been using Corridor for a while now, up to 3 to 4 years now, doing graphic design. That's why I'm already used to my pen tool. This is your first time of doing it, so make sure you are not that fast, to make sure you are really good in what you are doing. So let's move to the next one. Remember, all beginners are to just stay and watch. You know, for you to become more good in what you are doing, just keep practicing this every day. And in this, I'm going to show you up to 10 to 15. Like I said in the last slide, I said we're going to be using 3 to 4 images or 10 to 15 images doing this thing. Let's keep on cutting this. Okay, zoom in. Make sure you are zooming in. Now let's start cutting this part. You can see. Let's keep doing it. And let's continue. Keep doing it. Control Enter. Delete that part of Windows D. You can see it's going. Once we are done, I'll show you the next step for us to use. Let's allow this. Just keep doing it. Control Enter. Come over to this. Refine edge. Radius. Smooth. Increase the smoothness to 100. Click OK. then delete this part. Just do. Now zoom in. You can see how this looks. Now let's continue. Scroll up. Let's do it on our pencil, and let's do this way. Continue. Sorry, Ctrl Z. Do this smoothly. You can see that I'm not making my own that fast, so that you can also remain your own. You can't just come over here, click on this place and go to this place and click. Make sure you are following them step by step. You can see that once I zoom in, there are not a lot of distance there. You can see that there are not a lot of distance in mine. So I want yours to be exactly just like this. There should not be more distance in yours. So make sure whatsoever you are doing, do it perfectly. Let's undo this and let's continue doing it. Zoom in, continue, undo it. You following the path, following the path. Zoom in, scroll this side, take it up, do it this way. Yeah, keep doing it that way. This way. You can see that the edges of this part are not smooth. You can see that the image itself is blur because I didn't download it from the official site. I just saved it online. Whenever you're downloading an image in Google Chrome, once you click on it to show something, so make sure you click on that visit. Once you click on the visit, it's taken to the official site. Then from there, you'll be able to download it directly to your system without and having the original quality. This is the quality that was given me by clicking and clicking save images. So instead of you doing that save images, just click on download. It will download directly to your system. That's the best way to get any image. So now after I'm done with this, I'm going to show you guys something that you really love. So let's continue. Take this side, clicking it, clicking. Consider just keep doing it. Okay, that way. Yeah. Keep doing it that way. Undo. Zoom in. Yeah. Undo. This way down. Follow to this side, this way down, yeah, this way down, that way, scroll down. Keep doing it. Undo. Keep scrolling. The hardest image to ever cut in Photoshop is a female's picture, and the simplest picture to ever cut in Photoshop is also a female's picture. They actually get my point. I said the hardest is a female picture, the simplest is a female picture. Okay, now for those who are using quick selection tool to cut a female picture is the hardest thing for them. For those who are using pen tool to cut a female picture is the simplest thing for them, because they can take it round the head, choose, just bring it down. You can see a lot of points we have in this image because we are using our pen tool. But in the quick selection tool, you just highlight this place, delete it off. That is the use. But this now, you can see how this looks good and more better than not just going. That's why you using the pen tool, you have more advantage than those who are just using a tool. Now let's go to this. Make sure you have to refine edge, increase the smoothness to 100, shift edge, feather, increase feather, this way it, click on OK, click on delete, zoom in now, and just you can see the edge is now feather into this. You can see, right? So this really looks can't be changed. Will delete. Okay, it's been this last part, so let's make this. We have to undo this. I don't like something we did there. You have to undo this. Let's undo this. Yes, we should now refine the edge. We should now refine the edge. Just delete. You can see that when we refine the edge, it was smooth to this. So once you add the background now, the background of the image will be smoothed into this. That's the use of the refine edge. But I don't want us to use that because we're not using the quick selection tool. Those who are using the quick selection tool have more advantage for that. But there are a lot of disadvantage. One, because the background of the image will definitely show in the body of the clothes, of the object or the image. So let's forget about that and let's continue. Let's zoom in, come over to this. We don't need this. Use our pen tool. To me, the pen tool seems to be the best for me. Continue cutting. You can see, right? This is how it looks. Now let's bring another image in again. There's something I want to show you guys. This same image. Control O. I want us to use this same image again. Just use our quick selection tool and edit this again. Control T. Zoom out. Put your shift down, reduce, take it over here, drop it, zoom in, hold your quick selection to this, Alt, take this part off. Take this part off. Press delete. Zoom in. Keep zooming in. Delete this again. Delete. You can see the stress in quick selection to right. As I don't really like it. I don't really like the quick selection tool. Yeah. Just D. Zoom out. Delete. Come over here. Delete. Come over this. Delete. If you are using what's the name? CC, Photoshop CC. Just come over to this. You will see quick selection tool and refine edge. So you click on quick selection tool. You won't have all the stress of deleting on your keyboard. You can also use the quick selection tool in this one here. Just click on this, select edge, select, click on. You will see select marks and you see select this. I've forgotten, but don't click on select marks. The one before select marks, that's what you're going to click on. Forgotten because I'm not with it on my system here right now. Delete. zoom in on this, delete, zoom out, delete, zoom out, delete, zoom out, delete, hold alt to take that part off, delete, come over to this part, delete. Now we shouldn't bias. Look at these two images. Which one best suits the cotton? Zoom in. You see that these parts are rough, a little bit blow. Look at these parts. You can see, right? That is the advantage of using your pen tool. Of course, whosoever is using the quick selection tool will be fast and finish whatsoever he or she is doing. I use this quick selection tool sometimes, but I mostly use it in Photoshop 2020 because the quick selection today is a superior there. It has more better advantage, but the pen tool is still the best in all Photoshops. In CorelDRAW also, pen tool is the best to cut whatsoever you're cutting off. So now the next step for us in this course is to show you how to place images into text. Sorry, how to place images into shapes. So let's zoom this. You have to create something. Click on this. Let's click on solid color. Sorry. Then let's show something. I'll fix it. Okay. Zoom in. Once you zoom in, you see some parts that are no good. Take your pencil, click on that part, scroll down this, Ctrl Enter, delete. Come back to this, delete. You can see, right? But if you are using the quick selection tool, you'll be able to do all this. Come over to the choices, again, click on this, scroll down, come over to this place, Ctrl Enter, delete, Windows D, zoom in from this part, Ctrl Enter, delete, Windows D. Look at this. Now see, gradually we are taking the white part out. I really like my pencil whenever I'm doing anything. In one of our classes I showed you guys how to fade out, right? So we're not going to be needing that. Sorry, undo. I'm not doing it straight. That's a lazy man's work. So take it down to this part. Enter, delete, Windows Ctrl D. Take also this white part off. This, move it down. Ctrl Enter, delete, Windows D. It's like the teaser is done, so how to reduce this? Windows D. And see, this text is not good. Delete, Windows D. Zoom out. You can see how this looks. Before we move into the main thing, you can see how we cut this hair. It's not good. So I'll be showing you guys how to cut any type of hair, if it's a male or a female's hair, the best way to cut it. So I'll show you guys how to cut the body out, in perfect way, right? Now we're moving to how to cut someone's writing. But before that, I showed you guys. I said I'm going to show you guys how to place text into image. So let's create a rectangle text. Come over this, create this. Come over this, create this. Come over to this, create this. To this, one higher than this. This. Let's make it a little bit. So shift and press Ctrl E. Now take this image up, click on create maxing. You can see the image has now been placed into the text. So let's take over to this, come over here, create max, increase the size of the brush. No, it's not showing this two, so let's clean this part, this two off. Come over to this. You can see, right? Just use this to create a frame. Drag this to this point, sorry, you can undo. Then hold this shift to this, Ctrl E. They have now merged to one. They are flattening the image over this. Now let's do the same thing for the next one. Undo, sorry. Ctrl J. So let's take this here. This, Ctrl E. Take this over here. Now let's get another thing. This down. Hold on, Ctrl T. Take it this way. Make it like this. Ctrl J. Take it like this. Hold Enter. Ctrl J. Take it down. Ctrl J, take it up. Like this, right? Next thing, just make the head to show, right? Let's take this over here. Take the next one over to this point. This one. Let's turn that to this. This one. Take it over here. Ctrl J. Here. Ctrl J. Here. Hold on, now this shift down. Ctrl E. Then once this is done, take this up. Create leave maxing. You can see this. Ctrl Z, hold this and this, Ctrl E. So before you do that, create a max on this. Take this to clean the parts that there is no image art. But it's not necessary for you to do that. Since this one is a image in all, Ctrl Shift this, Ctrl E, V. You can see how we created this. So the next one is how to use cycles to track an image. In Photoshop we call, in Premiere Pro we call this tracking images. So now let's move it over to undo. Control J, this, Control E, take this over here, grab this. Let's use site right, Eclipse. The Eclipse is going to take a lot of time because the Eclipse you have to make some parts small, some parts big. So this, like this, and this way, your head, take this some parts. This fat, this fat, this fat, this fat, this, so now shift, drag down, onto Eclipse 1, Control E, then take this beneath. You can see how it's looking. So create bookmarks. You can see. So but if you want to create this to make it look more good, you have to make everything. The size of the Eclipse should be this size. No, not this. Should be in this size. This one here, or this. That is the best Eclipse size to use. Hope you're enjoying the class. So let's take, we should leave it, since it's an Eclipse we're not going to cut any part of. Let's return back to this. Let's try something. Go to blending options. If you want to give your image some strokes, you can see there are some strokes now. Color value red. Let's make it overlay. Consider his face has changed. Take this to black. Okay, you can see, right? But if I make it color, I take it to screen, comes back to normal. But take it over to overlay, you can see this looks more good. And press OK on the keyboard. Take this if I want. You can see that this in this part that there are boxes, it still looks good, right? So like gradually you're learning how to do. So now let's move over to the next stage of the course, which is how to cut any hair of any image the perfect way. So let's move. I don't think this hair is another rough, so let me check on my system if I have anyone who has rough hair that we can use for this. Let's try this. Okay, he's an affiliate marketer. Doing this, the image is too rough, it's too blur, but the hair is going to be rough. Check, let me check again. See, there's none. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. Zoom down. I don't think there's anyone here. Zoom down. There's none. There's none actually. Zoom. Let me open this. I think this is the right thing. Let's use this, right? So take this off, come straight to our pen tool. Remember, your pen tool is what you always use in cutting hair. In cutting hair, there are different methods in cutting a hair. 1. Cutting a hair for smoothness. 2. Cutting a hair to fill some parts. 3. Cutting a hair in haste. Cutting a hair in haste is a quick selection tool. Cutting a hair for smoothness is the pen tool. And I forgotten what it was the thing I said. And cutting a hair to fill anything. They have different ways. So I'll be showing you this little value too. So now, hair is not like a body. Always remember, hair is not like a body. Once you spoil the hair of any personnel you are doing a flyer for, the flyer does not look good anymore. You have taken away the beauty of the flyer, so it just looks raw and nothing else becomes good about it again. See how 40 minutes. So let's do this. Keep zooming, cutting it. You can see what I'm doing right. On a norms, I should just do like this because I've been using a lot of pencil. You can see it looks smooth, right? But cutting a hair, you have to zoom in, make sure it's good. So let's undo this because of you. I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, keep doing this. Scroll up. Come over this. You can see. This is what I'm saying. This part. Let me show you some things. Cut it off and let's see something. Remember that once you are cutting this off, this empty background here does not show. So I'll show you. Let's keep moving and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Control G of this. Can you see the smoothness of this hair? You can see that this, look at the smoothness, right? See what I'm telling you now. Let's see. You can see this part. You can see that this part also is not good, right? So this is step 1. So now let's move to this one again. 2 ways to cut the hair. I said I'll show you. So now let's cut this in another different way. Now this part, I'll just do it like this. Drag it down. Put me on using my Alt key. Go again. Undo. Drag it down. And see, right, you'll be the one to choose the one you like more. Drag it down. Take this, 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 take this. This, take it away. Sorry, undo. Take this like this. This. So undo. This. Keep doing it. Come back to this. It's not well done. Yeah, you can see. That's the advantage of this. Be able to get the height of what you want. This, you can see that this comes around, you got it. So hold your Alt, drag this back. Using this Alt also work in CorelDRAW. To drag it back, you also work in CorelDRAW, because they are all main tools. One of these days I'll teach you guys CorelDRAW if I'm permitted to teach you guys CorelDRAW. I'll be able to teach you guys CorelDRAW. So scroll down, scroll down. Yeah. Undo this way, hold the Alt, and off the difference. This one now just have to go this way. Drag this, make it really be okay. Take it over here. Drag this again. Sorry, turn this back. Hold this way. Undo. This will be wrong. Come back to this. Zoom out. So scroll down. Stop here. To enter and to G. So all these off. Hold your. You can see what make this look good than this. One, these shapes, you can't see a sharp edge, but you can see more than 3 to 4 sharp edges in this part. You get my point? Look at this, a sharp edge here, a sharp edge here. So the best way to cut hair is this method I just use. That's the method I normally use to cut whatsoever type of hair. If it's a female hair, you use this method. This method is the best. Now look at this edge. Look at this edge. Right? Look at this edge again. You can see the difference, right? This one went in and came out without pushing it very well, and this one just went in, and you can see how it looks. It looks like a whale opening its mouth to swallow something, right? So let's keep moving. The best way to cut hair, and do that. Let's come back to our image and see. Now moving to Just delete this. We have known the best. Okay, I said I'll show you guys 3 way. Now let's move to the last way, which is using quick selection tool. And look at what you guys should look at what quick selection tool gives you guys. Quick selection tool will make you look frustrated. Yeah, it's a little bit good, but for me, I prefer doing my work in the best way. Okay, Control J. See, can you see? Zoom in. Can you see the rough edges? How rough these parts are? Can you see? So that's why I prefer you guys to use your pencil. I'm working based on CX6, not on another Photoshop. Another Photoshop, sorry. Your quick selection tool looks good and more better. So now let's move to cutting of BS using our pencil, and I'll be showing only that step, and we'll continue with our class. Zoom in. If you are cutting someone BS for cartoon, for using that person to create some cartoons, there is a way you do that, not to just use this. I'm just doing this without being accurate. I'm just using this to show you guys how to cut BS in Photoshop smooth way. Are you seeing it? Undo. Over to this. Now hold this and drag down. Can you see? Hold this Alt, drag it down to this place. Continue from that side. You can see, right? Control Enter, Control J of this. Can see, right? It has sharp edges. Sorry. So the other method I showed you guys of how to cut someone's hair without having sharp edges, that's the method you're going to use. So let me show you guys something that has been in Photoshop that you have never seen. Go to filter. We normally use this for smudge painting. Whenever you're having a smudge painting, once you click on this oil paint. Okay, I told you guys my graphics of this lab is not that good for it. So once you click on oil paint, it's going to give you some nice sketch parts that makes this look good. So let's move over to the next part, which is cutting both the hair and the beards. My laptop is gradually going down, so I'll come back to you and let's continue with the course. Thank you.